Thank you for having me here today. I think we heard a lot over the morning about value-added services, about what is successful, how this will evolve over the next years, and I'm here also to give you a little bit of an idea how we from Nokia with Ovi services and the Ovi platform want to support you as developers, but also to support the ecosystem if you want the operator, the mobile users, to get the best out of that. So if just a second, I have the English version here and we have the Russian version for you. So if we talk about, and Victor made the point, that what is it that we believe Nokia and with Nokia Ovi has the best situation and the best position to provide you this high value and these capabilities, then it is taking back or going back to where mobile services should be. So it is definitely about the mobility, it's about the location. So I mean, that definitely was proven over the past years, and with the success of Nokia Map, I think we set a very clear standard here. Then on top the acquisition of Navtech with this huge asset with the best and most detailed maps globally, where we have access to over 100 countries today in the world for outstanding maps. But it's more. It's if you see what this little toy that you all have in the pocket is today, then that's your social graph. So if you're talking about Facebook or any other type of communities, and we saw this morning, instant messaging, then the social element that we have today is something that you're carrying around with you, and that's something that we also can provide you. And by connecting this location with this social aspect and the dimension of time, I think there's no other environment that can offer you more today. Good. So where do we come from? Where do we have to? Today we have Nokia Maps as a product that is very successfully. It's a completely free product that everybody who has the capable platform, i.e. the according mobile phone, can download for free. It's access to 170 countries, mapping, routing, POI search, etc. for free. And then the navigation as a value-added service where you have to pay for. This is something where we already offering for quite a while content services as a download model. So you have a context-sensitive catalog there. You're in St. Petersburg, you're in Berlin, you're in New York. You see what content is available. You pay it, you download it. It's the classical ringtone type of use case, very successful. So this is something that we turned into the Ovi services today, where we in the latest version of Maps, the Maps 3 version that was recently launched, combining the powerful mapping and navigation tools of Ovi and Nokia with connected online content services. So we teamed up here with a couple of content suppliers globally, and we're going to start now with Lonely Planet and Michelin and Custom Weather to provide those services in all countries. And that's a service that is comes with a phone. So it is nothing you as a user have to pay any cent in addition for. It comes with the phone, it's part of the package, and on top you have global pedestrian navigation. That's something that is absolutely essential to understand. That's a huge value, a huge package. In order to drive this into something that we then call the ecosystem and the open platform, I'm here today to show you a little bit what we're going to do here. We're going to provide third-party developers APIs and the according tools and SDKs to become part of the platform and benefit from all those assets I'm just listing. So for Nokia World 2009 in Stuttgart this year, we introduced therefore the Ovi SDK. The Ovi SDK is a holistic developer package that gives you access to all the important APIs and functionalities and a variety of services to start with, and that is what we also will see with the partners that we teamed up here for this Russian ignition or engagement event, I want to say, is the mapping capabilities. The powerful Ovi mapping capabilities with this seamless zooming, the 3D landmarks, but also the navigation and the routing capacities. So, meaning, what do we do? So we, on the one hand, say, okay, at the moment, application development is not only a costly issue, it's also a very difficult issue. You have to learn a new language, you have to have those capacities either in your own company, or you have to buy them for expensive money. So the smallest common denominator, though, is something that we all are very familiar with, are web technologies. Web technologies today is an environment where a lot of people, I would not go so far to say everybody who ever edited a blog is able to program or script web technologies, but it's not too far away. So it's something that lowers entry barriers and costs massively. This, together with the outstanding user experience and ease of use capabilities into the integration of the device, the platform, i.e. the services, the scenes, the stages, the user experience, and the content coming from publishers or also coming from users, and all this then ends up into this distribution pipe of the Ovi store. Victor was talking about this model. Good. So I said this. A very easy to use environment with native UI libraries where we really give a very satisfying, very great experience, a native-like user experience in a web environment, together with the Ovi APIs that you can access through those web environment, web standard, and using those well-known web technologies here, giving you as developers and giving the developer community as such the capability to create applications on a complete different scale if it comes to time, opportunity costs, and entry barrier. And I'm pretty sure we will hear about this a little bit when we see the demos and the presentation. Good. So those are some quotes that we have here with developers that and analysts that we used or that we teamed up for the initial launch in Nokia Vault. And all this is, and that's something that's important to understand, in a beta phase. It's a closed beta phase, so this is nothing that at the moment is already available, but as you will see, it's very concrete, and the feedback that we get is tremendously, first of all, from the developer community. Good, so this brings us into the situation that we're offering the platform, and we open the platform for any type of application that have a location relevance, that have a social relevance, that have a time relevance, and we can make the test together. There are not so many applications you could consider who would not fit into this. Through this holistic UI and user experience approach and the platform approach, we can give you an experience on the platform that you don't get from any other ecosystem today, where you have pretty much very siloed experiences, so you have to leave one experience to enter the other one, and the connectivity that is granted by us through the Ovi Cloud. So if you are in one application and you save favorites or a route there, then you instantaneously will find all this not only in your web access, but also in the other applications through the platform capabilities. So, I said today we're starting in the current version of Maps in Maps 3 with those global brands. That's something that, to a certain extent, is okay. But the question is this enough? And here we clearly say no, definitely not. What we want to do is that we go from this global approach that we have chosen for the fact that it's always easier to go global than local, that we now break it down on the local level, and we started this. You see this on the left side with the very, very good brands and very strong partners here for Nokia Vault, and we continue this on the same local level here in Russia with the same quality and strength of partners now to roll this out to the state where we can offer this to everybody.